if he had put it up there.
Well, there isn't a tougher player in the Big Ten than Brad Davison. Played last year with that bum shoulder the entire year. Giving this Badgers program everything he has. 3 minutes to play. White pulling up, stopping on a dime.
Can bring the freshness every game, and we're going to have to find out who that's going to be tonight, if it's to happen.
Bill, I think a lot of it too is they wrapped up the regular season title so early, so you got the grind of the season as well. They lose to Cal. Their next game they win by 1 at Stanford, and then Oregon State the other night took them to overtime here.
Oregon State's a really good team, and they've got a great leader in Trace Tinkle. His coach, Wayne Tinkle's dad, is fantastic. These are good programs here at the top of the Conference of Champions. But if you look at the great teams who've been able to deliver, Oregon.
At the end of January, would have won the Defensive Player of the Year this season for the conference for the second straight year. Very well could win the National Defensive Player of the Year.
Now, it's only been done once in Pac.
And a double on the baseline. Allen with an extra pass for Johnson. And they are still trying to snap what is now a 7.5-minute drought.
And you see the last 3 possessions, tough twos for Utah. Oregon getting what they want. Utah 0 for 3 to start that.
Oregon trying to make it back-to-back wins after the 2-4 start to conference play. Paul White has been such a...
Making other guys beat him. Tillman did in the first half. We saw Batten beat him in the first half. It was as if Dana Altman was saying, we're going to let those guys beat us. We're not going to let Barefield do it.
When Cedric Barefield this year, Matt, is below 33% from the field, Utah's 1 and 5.
Next first. When your hands are above your head, you're not in balance. They keep moving on the weak side. Don't just let Paul White.
White took that right and cheated.
Runner practice, he did most of the talking.
He did all the talking.
Okay.
He's going to lose his voice. Terrible turnover. The Bruins had tuned out that way.
Well, and obviously the administration felt that way, and that's why they made the change. 20 turnovers by UCLA in the game.
But look at the way the Ducks are attacking the zone. Crisp passing, getting it to a hot hand. Great move.
Paul White.
Here's Hobbs looking for a new career high. Didn't get it.
Oregon dodged the bullet. As good as Hobbs has played this evening, he hasn't missed many open ones. He went under that dribble handoff. Hobbs just missed.
Boise State without 3 seniors they had last year. In their win here at Matthew, now the Green Bay can apply that pressure. There's Schwartz. They'll find out that's not going to work in these parts when you go deep in the woods. That wasn't a block at the other end, Matt. But so many shots get affected even if they're not blocks.
And that's why we saw that, 30% field goal percentage defense as we see.
They got it right.
No. That's a no call. That's play on, please.
What are you talking about?
They have denied Peyton Pritchard here. He's more than capable of making a recovery. But right now, it's mistaking activity for achievement for this incredible star.
Well, they're trying to get a shot, and they do with White underneath. It's a 3-point game again. An excellent 4, 5, and all of their free throw attempts have come here in the second half. Inside 4 to go. 5-point lead for Oregon. Winner advances to play the 2-seed Arizona State tomorrow night in the semifinals following Duke, Carolina, right here on ESPN.
Must-see television. I'm so happy for Zion. What a force of nature.
Paul
That's
White.
fantastic.
Has to save.
My point exactly. Late clock, contested 3. That's exactly what Oregon wants. Oregon State's got to look to attack it, not sit back, read it early, then attack it.
White squares up on Tinkle.
Matchup here.
And White gets it. It's a cross. And your friend, the Shoe Dog, was at Stanford's campus Thursday speaking at the beautiful business compound.
I can't believe I missed that. And I want more games at Stanford. I went to Stanford at the time of my life there. Victor Bailey. Give and go here. Paul White will give it right back up.
White, it's got Dort on him. Nice spin.
That footwork.
Wow, Paul White.
By you and Phoenix. Chandler the most natural, pure rhythm of any player that I've seen on this current Arizona team. With more time, he can be a hugely positive force for Sean Miller. But there's just not a lot of options out there.
White, tough shot, but it goes.
Bricks from 3 so far. In the first half, he took one from the corner, and that one from the top of the key.
Leon Rice said he wants him shooting that shot. Just 3 makes all year. 2 came when these teams met 2 weeks ago. Tumble by Williams. White.
He navigated well there, maneuvering at a pace. Saw the opening, right? The free throw line, the high post area. There's the isolation for White down low.
Little runner in the lane, and he.
Nicholas Baer was the 6th man of the year as a sophomore. He started last year, but I think he's perfectly suited to be their 6th man again.
Inside, and White.
Try to penetrate those gaps, make somebody help, and get somebody a really easy, wide open look, Rich.
Drive and dish, huh?
Drive and dish, baby.
Here's Will Richardson. Excellent recruit. Native of Georgia. Fall away by White. There's Paul.
And then they had the man standing on the nail, playing the zone.
Oregon has been a terrific second half team. You see their field goal percentage goes up to 49%, and they're going to need a big second half if they are going to advance. The 15 other teams in the Sweet 16 besides Oregon, all seeds 1 through 5. There's a good start.
Free throws for the Ducks.
In a 3-point game. Yikes.
65-61.
Was 3 points the last time.
White, 4-3 again. It's now a 1-point game.
King 4.
Winner to play Arizona State in the semifinals tomorrow night here on ESPN. Paul White without a field goal yet in the game. Buries a 3. That's it.
And he has put together a sensational freshman campaign.
And then you look at him, and I'm not sure why. I mean, he's got a great body at 6'7" and tough. You just see 5 minutes of a high school game and see how tough and competitive he is. I mean, his shot looks a little funny. Maybe you wouldn't think it would go in. It does, though.
White knocks down his 4th 3 as
Darius McNeil, the sophomore from Houston, and we're all tied up at 8.
Well, McNeil, a dynamic scorer. See there in the open court again, the afterburners, able to accelerate and wiry strength. Finishes well through contact.
Paul White had an ankle injury. It's been bugging him, and he hasn't practiced all week until today. And he
gone by here in the second half. Lee gets into the paint. Nice move. Goes to the left. Can't get it. And cleared by White.
The Arizona Wildcats are guilty of mistaking activity for achievement. And that's why your preparation has to be about shots going in the basket.
They're 1 for 9 this half from the floor. And for the game, they're 25% overall. They have 9 baskets all game.
And this is the greatest crowd in the Conference of Champions. And this crowd is just sitting on their hands.
While Paul White strokes home
And a good decision to come back.
Free throw rattles out, and King the rebound for the Ducks. 3-point game. Just past the midway point of the first half. As Oregon trying to recover from that devastating loss to UCLA here Thursday night.
Victor Bailey's been very quiet.
Here's Paul White moving in.
Give it to him. Look at the length of those arms on Kyler Kelly. Look at the way he runs the floor. Like an antelope out in eastern Oregon and Hefner halfway. Another shot, and there it is.
Suffered concussions. Really hampered their season recently. As the Ducks will begin with things here inside Beasley Coliseum. Glad to have you with us, Aaron Goldsmith and Matt Muehlbach. And here is King with the ball up top to Pritchard. Pritchard, of course, local product from Oregon. Part of that Final Four squad. Now 10 to shoot. Paul White, the Georgetown transfer, hits right away.
Well, interesting.
And you can't have mental errors like that with shot clock. That's something that you can control. You bring your lunch pail mentality, you come out, you leave it all out there, and let the chips fall where it may.
Here is Paul White from deep. And Paul White hits his first shot of the ball game. That's 8 straight. For
Norris is subbed in. Okoro out for Oregon.
Big guys all with 3. I like this weave action. You can get somebody off balance and you can get into the lane.
White does that. Explosive spin.
Jones into the game, wants to go at Wooten.
Good pump fake and pass.
Pass, Felt couldn't finish. White from deep. Got it.
I think he just lost it. Here's Green. And again,
look at Peyton Pritchard's quickness to the ball.
And they're 2 for 15.
There's nobody like him in college basketball in the Conference of Champions. Let it fly, Peyton.
Gives up the pass, and Paul White buries a 3.
I like this here, posting up DJ.
He's got the height advantage.
And I felt like he could have got a better look. Kind of just went with the left shoulder jump hook. It could have been closer there.
White, another shot at the 3. He drills it. That's his 3rd.
And for the first time in a long time, seemingly forever, Kenny Root was playing without the face mask.
Will Richardson with a steal. He didn't have it the last time we had Oregon either. Here's Paul White.
That is not true. This is the first game.
Teams that don't turn it over in an environment like this.
Shot to Kelly. That misses.
That's the second one tonight. They tried to lob over the top of Kelly.
That's big.
So that's be spectacular.
Washington is 5-0 in the Pac-12 for the first time in 35 years. They also were 6-0 back in 83-84. Last time they were 7-0. You got to go back to 1953. And a great start for Oregon.
Had a very uncharacteristic subpar shooting night. Played his usual very good floor game, but did not make a field goal. Only had 4 points off from the free throw line.
Paul White steps into a
like against somebody with that size. Today, a lot of players are that size. I still have yet to see a player as good as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, how about Kareem in his first game? He had 56 points. Everybody raving as
Hook it back out. 3-pointer. No good. Brett Barney, Wichita State transfer. 3 NCAA tournaments. Paul White, long 3. Does he ever need that?
Rose wide open, got his feet set, knocked it down. That's big fella at 6'9".
First 3-pointer as a collegian. Paul White looking for another one.
Possible by the generosity of our good friend Phil Knight. Arena named in honor of his son Matthew. Great son.
They get it across to White. He jab cut off baseline. White for 3.
For those Virginia teams in the early 80s, what a powerhouse. Ralph Sampson and Jeff Lamb, Ricky Stokes. Great to see Ralph Sampson in the building.
Wonder where all those experts are that criticized him back in the day for having skill. Wonder if they're still around to watch how the game has evolved. He was one of the front runners. Why big guys now can go out and shoot and show that we have skill, because he showed us that he could do it.
Paul White, shot clock at 7. Tough shot, and he drilled. Last 3 years of his Virginia career, mostly a starter this year until the last couple of weeks, actually in this tournament. Pritchard, bullet pass. Here's White. He's got Key all over him. White rises up quickly. And that quick and energy. Last touch by Jerome. And denied by Diakite. Oregon's got it back. 14 on the shot clock. Into the corner. And there it is again. The great
Anteaters. Oregon has missed now 6 of its last 7 shots during this last 5-minute stretch. Pritchard now defended by Butler. Here's White. Got it 3.
2 years. That's the first one this year.
Iverson with his first 3-point shot of the season. He had attempted only 5 before today. Well, you know it's going right when that happens. Here's Francis Okoro, the freshman, trying to fight his way inside. Barely maintains his pivot foot. Play clock down to 8. Here comes Paul White. Up and under in a crowd.
Frustration, Francis Okoro wondering where the help would come from. He's helping down low, and Weaver's just left alone.
So they've hit their first 2 from 3 in the second half. After going just 2 of 7 in the first half. That is White with the answer.